Professor Adam Louis Yuen-chung is an academic gladiator even now, 13 years into retirement. As an historian, Louis believes Hong Kong needs to progress in more measured increments toward democracy, instead of rushing into it headlong, thus jeopardizing the city's peace and stability.
Democracy is important, but we also want to have peace and stability. We need to have all of these, not only democracy. Democracy is a way whereby we can reach out to peace and stability. So I'll see Hong Kong a happy place, but Hong Kong will not become a happy place if it did not follow the ways the Chinese government is going and doing. My point is that Hong Kong and the Chinese government should enjoy life hand in hand. We go together. If the Chinese government receives democracy, I'm sure Hong Kong will likewise have democracy.
The opposition camp in Hong Kong has started so much trouble, causing a lot of inconvenience to the public while fighting for its concept of democracy. Louis tells them that there's a proper way to make their voices heard instead of creating too much inconvenience for the government.
First of all, we need to tell them that democracy is not the end itself. Democracy is a tool to achieve tranquility, to achieve prosperity. We need democracy. It's one way of getting into what we want. That is tranquility and peace and contentment or whatever. There are other ways too. Maybe they are not necessarily better than democracy, but after all, there are many ways to achieve tranquility and peace. Democracy itself is very sophisticated, and I hope that we need a good education to let the people know what democracy is really about. We need to know its origin, its pros and cons. Democracy has many good points, but it also has shortcomings of its own. We need to know all these, and we will become more tranquil and more prepared to accept the government's way of seeing things.
In the past few years, social squabbles between Hong Kong and mainland people have surfaced from time to time. Louis says it's because Hong Kong people don't understand the mainland enough and how the central government is helping Hong Kong.
I think it is due to the lack of communication. And I think culturally speaking, although we are all Chinese, we have quite different cultural backgrounds. And I think what the Chinese people in Hong Kong do is to ignore other people's culture. I think a sort of mutual understanding could be reached if a better education is given on cultural differences and similarities between the mainlanders and the Hong Kong Chinese. I think that should be part of a curriculum in Hong Kong, to see the differences in heritage and in culture and in history too between Hong Kong and other parts of China.